My name is Kayode Disu, CEO and co-founder of Vendy. Vendy is a marketplace on your favorite social app. The truth is, our favorite social app is WhatsApp. Most of us, especially in this part of the world, right? So what Vendy has done is Vendy has created the opportunity for people to buy and sell, all right, on WhatsApp. The whole ordering process, invoicing, payments, and even fulfillment without leaving WhatsApp at all. Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting. You mentioned all social platforms. What do you do on other social platforms? I'm assuming Instagram and let's say Twitter. Are you active on those social media channels as well?
Yes, we are going to get there. So what we've done, the technology we built that allows us to do this, it's first of its kind in Africa, first of all, is that we built the payment widget into the operating system. All right, so the relevance of WhatsApp is why we are using it with WhatsApp today. So once we are done with that, then we'll move to other platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, and so on and so forth.
What would you say excites you most about Africa's the current state of Africa's digital economy, and what excites you also about the future?
The younger generation, they are very energetic people. And they think outside of the box, right? If you just think about memes that we all used to on Facebook or Instagram, you're just like, how did you think about that? Their minds are very in tune, I think, with the future. I always tell folks and at Vendy that I cannot be the person that will lead Vendy, in the next few years, right? Because I'm too old for that, right? You need someone younger with a fresher mind and the way they think. I don't think like that. So that generation and the one after them, I strongly believe we will lead Nigeria and Africa to where we've all been trying to take her to.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you? Social commerce is a space that I've covered for TechCabal before. There's catalog, there's bumper. How do you differentiate yourself from the other competitors?
Yeah, a couple of things. But the first thing I will talk about is payments. So if you look at all those platforms that you mentioned, good platforms, I must say, but payment isn't part of the platform. Isn't built in. You have to sort of like go outside of WhatsApp and all that. So we've been very quiet working on this because we knew that it was a revelation. Yeah. So that's what we've done. However, we're not doing this in isolation. What we are doing is also to follow Meta. And what is Meta thinking about WhatsApp? Payments on WhatsApp, right? So if you look at globally, you have India. There's something similar to what we've built called Bharat Interface for Money. And then in Brazil, you have Pix of Brazil. Both platforms are UPIs, which means a unified payment interface. It's an open banking phenomenon. So what Vendy is actually doing is we are building a UPI for Africa.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to look at it. I think you mentioned open banking, but I think the next stage of open banking is open finance, and that's where you're kind of excelling right now, putting finance in one platform.
Yeah.
What other exciting applications do you see happening in the immediate future?
I think that the most important thing that we've done is that we've created an infrastructure. And so people can build on top of that, right? So people can build games or build whatever else on top of what we've built. So we're not trying to do everything. We think that the most important thing is to provide an infrastructure, and then folks can just lay on that what they need to do. It's WhatsApp, it's in everybody's hands, so do what you want to do with it. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. Do you think there's anything important that you want to talk about that I haven't touched on yet?
We have a few partner banks here with us today: MTN Momo, FCMB, Sterling Bank, OPay, largest bank in Africa now. Right, of course. Kuda Bank, and then of course we have Paystack as well. So I just want to thank all our partners and investors as well. Starting from YC, Y Combinator, to Ventures Platform, Lagata, and Voltron. They've been very helpful pushing us here. Now that we finally launched, I think the world has something interesting to use.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was nice talking to you and learning about Vendy.
Thank you very much.